Greetings, everyone. This is the Sale of the Tower of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra, and this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. First game, Ace Attorney. Now, when you last left off, we'd actually found out that the victim did not actually go to Studio 1. He had actually gone to Studio 2. And the suspect who we originally thought was the killer turned out not to be one. At least not for now. And there's Mr. William Powers. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. I was not kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. And I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Now, I actually find something very suspicious about that mysterious producer, as well as that strange, alright, I'll admit it, that perverted director. Anyway, let's continue. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Maya. I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the entire process. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Let's see here. I don't get it, Maya. Why would the victim steal the Steel Samurai costume? Yeah. I'm aware of that, Maya. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. It's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. The real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. Is Maya always this excitable? Have you noticed anything that might help us? October 19th, Detention Center, Visitors Room, 3:45 p.m. Thank you. You not look like you're about to burst into tears? Did you wipe that grin off your face, Maya? Indeed. This is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Well respected in the industry, huh? She's been at Global Studios for Wait a minute. Now, for anyone who actually didn't catch what I was streaming last time, apparently some kind of accident had occurred 5 years prior. Around the same time, Vasquez had actually joined the studio. Coincidence? Perhaps, but I myself don't believe in coincidence. Why is that? Global Studios was on its knees when she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Rumors, huh? That sounds suspicious. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Minor Streets Video director, huh? Something in his work called Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows his names. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Strange. I was wondering about the victim. He was a big star back in the day, right? And then he just dropped off the face of the earth. He was my role model when I started in this business. He just stopped taking on big roles. When he began appearing in little productions at Global Studios. That's a good question, Maya. "5 years ago, once again. I think about it. Right there. When Miss Vasquez came to Global 5 years ago. One moment, everyone. This is odd. To the studio. Huh? I wouldn't do that, Maya. I was wondering about Vasquez, the producer. Your bigwigs over, huh? Always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Interesting. Can I ask you about Mr. Manila, the director? Pushover, huh? That sounds suspicious. No, it does not, Maya. So one thing I'm suspecting, and I'll actually spell it out. BLACKMALIL. Blackmail. About the victim. Oh. Why would he steal Power's costume? That is a good question. I don't think he was trying to sneak by the security guard. I think it was because of something else. Alright, heading to the employee area. This show will be over and done by tomorrow. You can see them come see them film later. That's true. Clues. Whoa! What the? Yeesh. Dramatic indeed. What, are you looking for sleeping pills? Traces thereof, huh? So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? Testing solution, huh? see. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Seems so. How goes your investigation? I disagree. Switch suspects, huh? What do you think, detective? I don't buy it either. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? That's a good point there, Maya. Whatever happened to that empty bottle? So his prints were on the bottle. I knew it. Question is, why would the victim drug Mr. Powers? Strange. Whoa. Whoa. Just wondering if I can ask you about the victim. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. That's what I'm trying to figure. Oh. Rumor, huh? I knew it. BLACKMAIL. 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 About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring the victim. They're using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Does that show a part of the film set, then? programming, huh? An accident 5 years ago, huh? That trailer there was part of the film set. Tell us what happened? This part's very important. So they're sweeping it under the rug, huh? I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Take a look at this. A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just because some adults have a saved face. I think you would know better than understand better than anyone. Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Gold Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. One moment, everyone. All right, here we go. Tell us what happened 5 years ago. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died that was the victim's fault. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. That's the dirt she had on the victim. That's why the victim would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. It was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career before he got out. Just here at the studios back then. If she'll talk. ask you about 5 years ago. Uh-oh. Nichols. Penny Nichols. The assistant we talked to. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming. The victim killed a man, didn't he? No, I don't find it fun. You don't hear me laughing. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. That's because he did. I do have proof. One moment, everyone. Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove the victim stole Mr. Powers' costume.
Take that!
Here's my proof. It's a bottle of sleeping pills with the victim's fingerprints on it. Mr. Powers had a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. So they were trying to hide something. Sleeping there, trying to sweep it under the rug. Five years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. It's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. Whoa! Oh, shit. Yikes. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was just the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I believe her. Photograph. Whoa! Wait a second. Is this a trailer in Studio 2? Flower box fence, huh? How'd you get this? Now, before I continue, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last live stream, but part of the fence was actually bent. It's a bent part of the flower fence. Not sure if I mentioned that or not. If I can, I'll show you what I meant. I understand. Victim put on the Steel Samurai costume, and he left from here to go to Studio 2. Now, take a look at this photo. Actually, settle down, Maya. You should at least be polite. Now, there's something I need to show you. First off, though, the victim came here on the day of the murder. Mr. Powers was not the killer. Settle down, Maya. We don't know that yet. I was wondering if you could tell me more about Mr. Manila. Now, take a look at this. It's bent. One moment, everyone. Huh? Security guard. Alright. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control the victim. Huh? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing the victim so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. It was an accident, but you used it to drag the victim down from his rightful place as a star. Sure about that? I disagree. Huh? No. No way. You did it intentionally? Prove it. If he was being blackmailed, then perhaps, yes. That's why she had that photo. No. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. No. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is the victim's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I don't think so. Detective. Fine. Detective. Thank you. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. This will be solved tonight. I don't care if I have to pull an all-nighter. I will solve this tonight. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. William Powers. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Now, both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. Yikes. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Oh, trust me. I am gonna slam her with everything I've got, Maya. Meeting began at 12 p.m. sharp and ended at 4 p.m. A severe rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had something. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sound eye two T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found the victim's body later on when we all went to Studio One. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had to take. Ah, yes. There's a van at Studio 2. Gladly, Your Honor. You are not getting away with this, Miss Vasquez. Up in the employee area. You always this tense. Dare I say? Did no one leave during the meeting? Shut up, Edgeworth. I'm aware of that. I am not bantering the witness. Ouch. That hurts. When exactly was that? Maybe we could try remembering. Rehearsal is scheduled for 5 p.m. Very well. Yes, I'm aware of that. Hold on. I'll take you. What does that mean? doing at that time? That's not my problem, Miss Vasquez. Yes, I'm aware of that, Miss Vasquez. Do you have someone who can verify this? If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat too much steak. If I had some evidence, I prove she didn't eat that steak. Kind of wish she'd said a little more. That's a good point there, Maya. No, no, no. Objection, Your Honor. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. Look at this. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Yes, I'm aware of that, Edgeworth. I'm not an idiot. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. Plates were bare. Ms. Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like in the incinerator. Is that obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the shore to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Sumptuous? I think not. Say what you will, Miss Vasquez. Yes? Fine. Any day, Vasquez. Yes. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon.
Take that!
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. Nope, not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security guard. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Fine. Yes.